a smart investment.
But the prenup is set up for divorce, but that's another topic another day.
I mean, yeah, but no, it's also set up.
So okay, let's say
safety.
you met somebody new and you were already successful and you had a successful business, you worth $100 million, and you meet the guy that you get married to, so you gonna get a prenup?
That's different.
Oh hell.
No, because of the circumstance that you're coming into. If you're already successful, you need to protect what you.
So what's?
Because a prenup when you're not successful is like you saying once you make enough money, you gonna leave me. That's how I look at prenups. Like how I am now. Like if I'm not successful.
So like in the event, I would want a prenup.
We're not getting a prenup.
I would want a prenup.
No.
Part of me getting married, I'm gonna need a prenup
because what does that protect though?
I know what I'm getting myself into as far as what I'm worth, the potential worth of me.
So you're saying that when you get a prenup with somebody when you're not
so up and leave me.
When you're not successful,
once we getting where we going, build off of what I've done.
So it's not about leaving you; it's about the opposite. A prenup protects you, saying whatever you came in with is what you leave with.
If I'm
that's pretty much what it is.
But technically, the investment,
even what I gain on top of that,
it's not like you did this by yourself.
Even what I gain on top of that, it has to be written.
So you think it's okay that Jeff Bezos' wife took?
Absolutely.
That bitch
he did not do it. How do you know that? He did not do that by himself.
What? Oh shit.
Pillow talk conversations, any conversations that led to those ideas.
Okay, well,
the investment behind that.
I'm sorry.
So Jordan's wife.
I don't know how they met.
$150 million.
I'm sorry.
How did they meet?
I'm sorry.
But did they meet before he was successful or after?
Can we get back to Amazon Pillow Talks? Okay, he's pitching ideas.
She's pitching ideas.
I gotta listen to
him
pitch.
He's not the only one pitching ideas.
Give me the what's the name?
He's not the only one pitching ideas. She is.
Who else?
Do you really 100% think that he was the only one coming up with ideas? That's a joint conversation.
But it's worth what she got, the amount she got.
I don't know how much she got.
What did you say? How much?
She got billions of dollars.
The fuck out of here.
And how much is his company worth?
Get the fuck out of here.
Shit, let's look it up. We got the goddamn.
Look it up.
Way more than that.
Look it up.
She only got a percentage of that.
No, wait a minute. Wait a second. So at one point, I think, he's worth $250 billion.
Okay.
She got like $100 billion, I think.
Oh. I mean, that's a percentage. She should have got half.
I don't know if that's true. But check it out. I don't know if that's true. But I mean, to me, look.
But I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, wasn't there also some other stuff behind that? It wasn't like she was just like, you know what, you're worth a lot, so let me go ahead and divorce you. Pretty sure there was more to that divorce.
I mean, he was seeing somebody else.
There we go. There we go. That's the part. It ain't like he left.
I'm pissed off at him.
No, not the pissed off part. How long did that affair go on?
Her ass stayed.
That shouldn't even be.
And that's the thing.
That shit.
Was it behind her back? It's not like she stayed.
Now she's getting paid for she's getting compensated for being hurt.
Yeah, what is that thing called? Because don't people do that every time they go to court?
Yeah, people do.
Pain and suffering?
Pain and suffering.
Yeah, let me get my money.
How the fuck you pain and suffering the way you live?
Get the fuck out of here.
That's still pain and suffering.
Get $100 million, get the fuck out of here.
Once again.
$100 million.
$100 million.
Oh my God.
$100
fucking million.
That's it? Out of all the success that she helped with?
Once again.
What did you help with? I started this fucking shit. This shit came from my motherfucking mind, not yours. I'm the one created this motherfucking in my motherfucking garage. You not about to take fucking billion away from me just because I got some pussy with a motherfucking child. I deserve that motherfucking pussy with a motherfucking child because I got 250 motherfucking.
Did you?
I created a good motherfucking life for you and your motherfucking crazy ass mama and your motherfucking.
For us to be able to,
This is bullshit. Anybody that you brought around me is successful now.
So if it was the other way around,
what?
She should just leave him broke. If she was the one rolling in the dough.
Okay.
Look.
No.
Wait. He ain't even broke. I'm just saying. I said $100 million.
But if she didn't come up with any ideas, as you guys are alluding to, she didn't come up with nothing. No pillow talk conversations. No pillow talk conversations, then he shouldn't get a dime.
Conversation doesn't
not a dime.
Over $8 billion.
Pillow talk. How you know it's pillow talk? Sometimes you ain't gotta tell you don't gotta tell your woman every goddamn thing.
What I'm saying is he did not come. You really think that's?
We don't know. Do you
She
know?
had to have some conversation in that.
Not necessarily. She could just be, I'm in the money and not did shit. Because there's a lot of them that just sit back and just collect.
So back to what we was talking about then. So I don't deserve nothing? Because I didn't come up with any ideas. I didn't invest in anything.
You made an investment, but it's once again from
that tiny investment
from the creator though. You can make an investment, but if the motherfucking creator don't create, then your investment ain't worth shit. All in all.
But then if you do create, your investment is worth how much?
But it's not worth the majority
How
of what you
much?
think you would be getting.
Because it wasn't
Because it was
just.
just a small investment.
Oh,
if you
my
already
time,
got your, if
my
you got,
time,
if you,
my
if you done
energy,
got, if you done got your return,
my respect.
but if you done got your return on it,
Where's my return?
Okay.
I'm a monetary return.
No, hold on. Let me say this real quick.
If that's what you're saying,
but tell it. I mean, no.
You can't put time and energy in a
Tiger
prenup.
Woods was worth how much? He gave his woman $750 million. He married her at the fucking Cracker Barrel.
Because he had respect for her to be
Man,
like, you
Get
know
the
what?
fuck out of
This is
here.
what
She
you-
don't
this
deserve
is what-
$750 fucking million.
because he had respect for her. Okay.
$750 million just because he was cheating with some hoes.
Yes!
No, get the fuck out of here. You don't deserve. He wasn't out here.
So in order for him to get hit
No,
that stroke, he had to
I was already Tiger Woods when I met you, motherfucker. You was over here bringing me butter for my motherfucking pancakes.
That's all she did.
Yeah, that's what he.
So
what
her
he
time
married.
and investment
You don't.
of
Hey.
energy,
Oh, that's bullshit.
love, companionship
No.
wasn't worth
No.
anything, and
No.
she don't deserve a monetary sum. How she
You
gonna
over
get
there
that?
living it up like a motherfucker on
How she gonna get that time back?
You was in a Ford Focus.
How she getting that time back?
No, you don't deserve $750 million.
Say that one more time.
Nobody asked you to invest the time.
If you're in a relationship with somebody,
Nobody asked you to invest that time.
okay.
You knew who the fuck I was.
No,
I'm talking about. I'm speaking like Tiger Woods.
I saw that
You knew who the
potential
fuck
in you,
I
and
was
I
when I
helped
came
you
in this motherfucker.
cultivate
Invest.
that. I helped you
Tiger's
cultivate
Tiger.
that.
Tiger's Tiger.
She probably wouldn't even talk to him if
Tiger.
she probably wouldn't even talk to him if he wasn't Tiger Woods though.
Come on.
Why not?
If he wasn't Tiger Woods,
Okay, you just got this.
Am I talking
you
to
got
you
this-
because
this
you are
body
Wanu
blueprint.
or because you're Wanu
It's-
Productions? Like, am I?
It's two different things.
No, it's
though.
not.
Yes, it is because we're
Because
talking
that's
about,
when
we're
she was
talking
already
about Tiger
successful.
Woods hiatus, as far as his status and shit. Come on, man. It's two different statuses. You can't compare that. It's
No,
apples and
no,
oranges.
because I was saying why
His
get a
status-
prenup before when
Why
we're
not? When you already know.
the potential.
potential.
Yeah, and she believes in that potential. So that's why not. Because she's not wanting to get left behind.
I mean, we're hitting
okay,
all, we're hitting all these.
okay.
different
If I'm
avenues.
already,
you gotta make sure.
that doesn't make
put
sense
in-
though. You don't deserve half of my fortune. Like, I don't put all the work in since I was fucking 12 years old to get to where I am. Just because I fucked up and fucked up a couple hoes, that don't mean you need to take
Learn all these
half of
measurements and shit.
everything I don't fucking work for. No, bitch. Look, I'll buy you a house and give you some motherfucking money. That's what the fuck it is. I'll give you a couple million, but that's it. You ain't about to take $750 million of my motherfucking fortune that I work for, bitch.
Especially when money.
So his
coming in, when the money rolling in, motherfuckers like get greedy.
On top of that, he don't like. Did he lose endorsements on top of that
endorsements.
shit? That's because my personal life has nothing to do with my motherfucking
Swinging
PGA
the
tours.
motherfucking, flinging the glove.
So he is worth 118 billion, Jeff,
Okay.
and she got 38. That's not even half.
How much she get?
38.
billion.
38 billion. His company's worth 118 billion.
Should have got way more, way less. Or,
This conversation is not benefiting you right now. It's not helping you.
He got.
This is topic and this is conversation.
It's not helping right now.
She got 38
She got 38. It says the world's biggest divorce
Big.
settlement. Yes, pays out $38 billion in divorce settlement. World's first largest, richest women.
So she was a owner. She's a. What is she? Just a wife of Bezos.
She did philanthropy
Okay.
Because of him.
Okay.
I don't like you guys right now.
Go ahead, prove it.
No, because if it's the other way around, you're a man. You find a way to get your own motherfucking money instead of living off her shit.
True.
No, it's not.
Oh yeah, okay.
Y'all just said the opposite.
How you playing this for?
No. Y'all just said the
And look
opposite.
at
When
men
I
differently from women. Oh,
you about to take her fucking money? That's bullshit.
This lady having all this power and stuff and having this wealth.
Okay, Mary J. Blige got a divorce and he trying to he want money from her and that's bullshit. Oh, ain't that right? Don't you?
Not the fact that he wants some. It's just how the length that he's going and being stupid.
Oh.
Like just ask for what.
But the women they go.
Oh, just ask.
We do not go to Great Lakes.
What was you about to say? Just ask for what?
For what you want. That was where I was going.
Ask for what you want.
That's what I was going with. Was ask for what you want. That's the same. She could have got way more out of him than just $38 billion. Because I'm pretty sure she saw all the other skeletons in his closet and just was like, you know what, I'm gonna respect you this much.
Asked for what she wanted. Like
38 billion is respect.
She didn't ask for what she wanted. What she wanted was more.
38 billion is respect.
On a $118 billion company.
38 billion is respect.
Yes.
Anybody getting 38 billion, live your life. You don't got nothing to worry about. 38 billion is respect. He could have left her with millions. And that would have been a slap in the face when this motherfucker getting billions.
He could have.
That's what you're proving my point.
No, he gave her billions.
Because so that's what she was owed. It is.
He should have gave her that. In my opinion,
he should have gave her more.
Nope, he should have gave her millions and slapped her in the face.
If you stood before God and made an oath and made a promise to not cheat on nobody, and then you cheat, you owe me more.
Come on.
You owe me more. Pain and suffering.
Come on. So now we getting taxed
She
for an
didn't
oath
get
from
caught.
God? We getting taxed for an oath from God now?
Yes, that's what divorce is. It costs to get a divorce. It ain't free.
Now listen, you do wrong. We tax.
It costs money to get a divorce, not just the amount that people are getting.
Why is money involved in this?
Wow.
It costs money to get a divorce. It ain't just like you go in and say, "Here's the paper.
I mean,
I'm signing that away."
But I'm paying for her lawyer.
Not always.
Come on.
Not always.
No, yeah, most of the time, yeah. I'm paying for her motherfucking lawyer.
It depends on who came forward. In that one, yeah, that makes sense. But it depends on who wanted the divorce, like who initiated it.
She wanted this.
He didn't want it.
Then that means she probably paid.
She did not pay.
It's out of his pocket.
I know.
He's funding everything because he has billions.
Well, I mean, these are high value people.
Come on.
I'm talking about layman's term, us
He
people.
has billions.
Who gonna be paying?
I mean,
who want to go through all of that?
You need to
divorces.
I mean,
because and also the media and all that portrayed it like they drug it.
Divorces are really a setback for men
and women.
Majority men.
How? They're not always the ones paying up.
We just went through this.
No. We went through the scenarios of rich people.
Just go through this?
We went through the scenario of rich. You just said Mary J. Blige. There was a woman.
A few women.
You're talking about the status of rich men divorcing women. If you're thinking about Oprah Stedman, like you're only thinking about
as much as
you just said Mary J. Blige's ex was trying to come after her.
He's not getting anything right now.
He's trying to get some.
He's trying to, and you know what he's probably bringing? The same stuff. Like, oh, this is what I brought to the relationship. I was there when she wrote this song. I was like, he's doing all of that.
You know what the key difference is? He's trying. In any capacity, it's a loss for the man. Let's get this in and continue. Moving on.
We know that it's majority of the time it's unfair to the man. We gotta pay alimony, and including child support. Oh, you get to take my house too.
If you have kids, yeah.
You gotta take my house too. You gotta take my crib.
I'm gonna have to bring up some examples. Next time I'm gonna research this. I'm gonna bring up all these women's, the ones where the women gotta do all this. Cause it ain't just the man.
Run it back to back.
Now, listen.
Run it back to back.
I'm just saying.
Y'all going from y'all view, because of course y'all the men, y'all would probably have to pay.
No. I'm not.
Women have to pay.
I'm just talking about like it could be anything though. You know, anybody really. You know what I mean? Like if you worked hard to get to, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. To me, if you worked hard to get to a certain point in your life,
the other person,
and then you marry somebody, I feel like they don't deserve to take half of what you were taught. Like especially if you was a basketball player. Like, you wasn't with me at the gym, motherfucker. You wasn't with me putting in all this time and work and sacrifice to get to this point.
The shot, baby.
I tore Achilles. I don't broke my neck.
We just gonna agree to this.
She passing the ball and shit.
No. If there's kids involved in this as well, that's taking the credit away from the mother too. Like, I don't deserve money for you being in the gym, but I had to take care of your kids.
So, do you believe that behind every successful man is a great woman?
Yes, but that's only because of how or what a man was created for on earth. like the Bible already said the man was put here first, but then the woman came from the man because the woman is of the man.
Isn't there some successful men without a great woman behind him?
Please tell me who these men are.
It has to be a successful man.
And define what success is too, because I mean, people, every day they doing it.
Success, I mean, the main thing is obviously wealth.
But I'm saying, like, at what point do you consider yourself successful? Because usually,
well, success is a.
But
that's a broad answer because everybody's success. There's different levels.
That's what I'm saying.
Has their own view of
because usually, anytime I see somebody
dealing with wealth, though.
And then what do they usually say? Oh, I need to find a woman to settle down with.
Measure by wealth.
Once again.
But then they usually are finding a woman to settle down with, because that natural human nature is to have. Well, I mean, with these day and age, but it's a natural human desire to have that partner, that extra person.
But that extra person is worth, once again, taking half of everything.
Yes.
Bullshit.
And it depends on the scenario as well.
Okay.
Because clearly Bezos, they didn't get half. Should she have? It depends. We're not in on their life. We're not in on their life, so we don't know what actually she did.
This is a platform for us to express our views and opinions, even if we don't have, honestly, the knowledge on it. No, she's not worth $38 billion in my eyes. Point blank, this is a platform for us to express ourselves. So no, she's not worth $38 billion in my eyes. She should have got less. Moving on.
That's a lot of money.
Damn, that's too much.
$38 billion. Shit. If it was the other way around, would it be okay for him to get $38 billion?
Yes.
So you agreeing with that?
Yes.
Okay.
Either way, they still getting the money. We don't know what she did.
He didn't do shit. No.
Or he didn't. Sorry, we don't know what they put in.
Now,
because actually, she was also running his philanthropy stuff with all of his different charities and organizations. So she had more of
going on. He has a damn space.
That's what I'm saying. So she shouldn't get anything for taking care of that. She shouldn't get anything for taking care of that. It's not like she just sat at home and was like, you know what, you go out and do that. No, she had to take care of all that too.
She didn't take care of all of that.
Technically, he could have had other people
that she's probably in charge of.
But he could have had other people take care of it.
You probably put her in charge of it because you're my wife. Why not? At the time.
That's what I'm saying. She didn't just sit at home and not do anything so that she couldn't get what she was worth.
But wasn't she getting paid for this on top of that?
Probably not.
I'm pretty sure.
Probably not. Like an actual salary? No.
I'm pretty sure if you saying that she's in the pillow talks and she's doing all that, I'm pretty sure
you don't get paid for that. You just say, hey, you're my wife.
Why not put her on the payroll then? If she's that much invested, you would think that someone would be on the payroll. If you're giving all these ideas, why wouldn't you be getting paid for them from a wife's perspective?
Because that's called your input.
You probably would be on the payroll if motherfuckers really out here paying for what they worth. I'm pretty sure her ass should have been paid then. Once again, she didn't deserve the $38 billion. And my final take, moving on. What else y'all got?
Well, with that being said, that topic is said and done with. What do you?
What else you got?
That topic can go on.
It can go for 2 hours.
Yeah, it can go day and night.
This motherfucking podcast can be 5 hours long and shit, especially.
What are your thoughts on church?
Alright, I'm gonna hit this real quick. I'm gonna hit it and I'm gonna be done. Okay. You're gonna get this one take shot out of me. Okay. Now church, you know, we all supposed to come together, you know, and hey, we all come in the midst and be together and congregate and fellowship and all that stuff. And that's just cool. You know, a lot of times, it's not necessarily church, but it's the people that are in the church that sometimes can make it a little bit indifferent and difficult for you to actually be able to flourish and grow within your belief. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, it's the people. You know, a lot of, and this is everywhere, in my opinion. Church, you know, they're very hypocritical on individuals. They really like look down on people and like you never sinned in your life. Yes you have. Okay, so for you to be making like, you're walking this perfect life when you haven't been walking this perfect life.
Right.
Don't give me that bull crap. Okay, you're human just like everybody else. Everybody make mistakes. That's my only issue with the church. They just want to browbeat, bah, Yosemite Sam. do? I mean, hey, what can you do? It's always been like that in the church. Is it gonna change? I doubt it. Wherever you go, there's gonna be some type of,
It's gonna be.
you know what I'm saying? Wherever you fellowship, man. When I was growing up, I mean, I seen when I was growing up, I seen my grandma. You a lie, pastor! Stand up right in the middle of the service. You a lie, pastor! Start cussing them out. I mean, so there's definitely conflict conflict and issues within the church, man. You a lie, pastor! Whoopty whoopty wop wop wop, and all the motherboard and shit was on their side. Like, yeah, pastor, you wrong. And so I know, man. I done seen this. I done seen it, bro.
What happened to the Martin Luther King fans and shit?
Huh?
In the church and shit.
Yeah, they used to have.
What happened to them motherfuckers? They ain't got them no more.
The dream flew away.
Got central air now.
Yeah.
But
Pretty much.
I mean, that's my take on it, man. I mean, it is what it is, but will it change? I doubt it. But I mean, hey, at the end of the day, you have to, have that your own connection with the upper being, the higher being, God, Christ, and all that stuff. So that being said, as long as you know Him for yourself, it really doesn't matter as far as the other people, what they say, and or their opinions and their views, because it is what it is. There's a lot of, I mean, then sometimes you're shamed for not going to church. When you can have when you still got that communication with God, you got the connection,
why
but
should
you
you
still in the church. Well,
why should you be?
well.
There's some people that go to church who don't even have a connection.
Well, now we rocking.
So you shouldn't be ashamed
We rock.
at all for not going, as long as you have that relationship with God, and that's all that really matters. Sometimes, when you go to church and to get the word, I mean, doesn't mean you have a connection or the pastor that may be conveying that message to you. It may not even be
Filling the space, man.
It may not even be hitting. I mean, just like we said, like we spoke on this before off camera, and with pastors, I mean, what they may decipher from the Bible may not be the same what you decipher from the Bible.
Yeah.
So you may not agree with what he preaching. So the pastor's still expecting you to pay your tithes and all that, but at the same time, it's like, shit, our light is supposed to be cut off. And y'all ain't supporting us. I mean, we still struggling out here. I mean, I look at TD Jakes, his churches, his mega churches, and
Making money, man.
and I think about, like, not everybody at your church is living or not struggling. Like, somebody here struggling. Are you really giving back to the people in your congregation? Are you really helping them? How you got a church here in California? You got big mega churches there. What the fuck is going on?
All across the nation. I mean, just as far as
To me, I look at this like, big business here. Like, it's big business. They really making fucking money on this shit. He got a fucking mansion and shit. His motherfucking daughter's in it now.
I mean, cats had private jets, planes.
Private jets and shit. What the fuck is really going on? So that makes people think about this shit.
But
Like,
then it's like, I mean, is
minute.
it all a show? Is it all for fortune and gain?
To me,
That's
what I
all-
realized, honestly, some of these pastors don't even have to believe in what they preaching.
No, just to get the dollar. And a
So-
lot of them, as far as within those mega churches, they're preaching as far as pay tithes. They're preaching that
Exactly.
giving, the giving
Exactly.
message, the giving, sowing the seed, sow the seed, you'll be blessed, sow the seed, sow the seed. So I mean, and they just like, yeah, 20, 30, 60, 8. I mean, I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Domino. I mean, with that being said and shit, I mean.
Thank you for those who have watched the show, who have tuned in. We're going to have more content, more episodes coming your way soon. So again, keep your edges sharp at all times and stay tuned to
The Broken Muzzle Podcast.
See you.